This is Southwest Portland. We're here at Cornell Farms Cafe, and they also have an amazing nursery, which just look around. This place is so cool. This is one of my favorite nurseries in Portland, and it's right here in Southwest Portland. Stay tuned and check out this video. You don't want to miss it. All right, here we are at Cornell Farms Nursery. And they also have a cafe just right up over here in the old original farmhouse. We're gonna take you over there in a few minutes, and we got our names down, right? They said about 30 minutes. Here it is Friday morning, and it's actually really busy with a 30-minute wait list. Highly recommend come check out this place if you wanna get a quick little bite and be in a nursery haven.
Yeah, I think the first time Aaron brought me here, I was amazed. We were coming to pick up a plant as a closing gift for some clients that bought a home up in Skyline, right?
Yep, right off of Skyline and Burnside. And
now anytime we are going to be in the proximity at all, I want to come by here. I think a lot of other people do too. It's a destination nursery cafe, like Aaron mentioned. Up here in the hills, these long views, huge nursery, you know, everything from houseplants to outdoor fruit trees and native plants, vines. It's just really beautifully done. Flowers for planting, for cutting garden, obviously done with a lot of love and care. So anywhere you are in Southwest, I think this is a great place to make a trip.
Yeah, even if you don't plan on buying anything, this is a great place to come for inspiration for your household plants. I mean, they literally have everything here that you could want plant-wise and potting-wise. Just really cool what they've done here, and they have a lot of artwork as well.
I think we have to go because our table's ready.
Okay, well, let's go check out this table. Hey. Sure. Hi.
What do you think?
What'd you find?
Hi, cutie.
It's hard to look for a breakfast item when he's being so cute. I keep it simple and get the omelet.
Yeah, I might keep it simple and get the classic breakfast. But the Dutch baby sounds so good.
What are you getting, Asher? Cheerios? He's keeping it simple too. What'd you get to drink there?
Cold brew. And here's your coffee.
Oh, fancy. It's really good.
When I went up to put our name on the list, I noticed that they use Sleepy Monk beans, which is...
Oh, which ones are that?
It's that Cannon Beach coffee shop.
Oh, your favorite coffee shop in Cannon?
No, not my favorite coffee shop in Cannon. We were just in Cannon Beach 2 weeks ago, but it's that little one that's in the old main area of Cannon that had a long line out the door, and I bought you the beans from there to make at our Airbnb.
Oh, right. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
No offense to Sleeping Monk. I'm sure it's great. This is very good. I just have a different favorite coffee shop in Cannon Beach.
And you can tell which one of us is the coffee aficionado. And you can tell which one of us is the coffee aficionado, because I don't even know how to say that word properly. But this coffee is really good.
How's your coffee, bud?
How's your coffee, Asher?
So we've never eaten here before.
I'm really excited.
This outdoor area is so beautiful. It makes me feel like I'm in a wedding because it's that tented, surrounded by flowers and the cafe lights. And the hostess was telling me this was a house. You know, they built this around a farm and the farmhouse. Then they just adapted it over time to be this really cool cafe. So there's a lot of steps and meandering paths and.
All right, we got a nice and
awesome.
Classic.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Oh no.
This looks really good.
Delicious.
All right, we found this cool little nook right here.
Right before we grab this little bench, it's this little wrought iron bench with an arch.
Yeah, exactly.
A grandmother, mother, and daughter were all squished on here having a little pastry. There's just all these little spots like that dotted throughout.
Yeah, it's really neat. So, one of the things we want to talk about is Southwest Portland and just dive in a little bit deeper so you can get a little bit more sense of what it's like. So if you're new to Portland or you're not living here and you are thinking of moving here, reach out to me because I'd love to give you one full day tour where I can kind of explain all the different quadrants of Portland. Just to give you a quick overview, Portland is divided up into 4 and they just added a 5th quadrant. So you've got the northwest, southwest, which we're talking about today, northeast, southeast, and they just added a south, which is a tiny little section along the Willamette River. And then you have the greater Portland, which is like Lake Oswego, Beaverton, Hillsborough. It really helps to get a lay of the land by someone local. I'd love to help you out, reach out, and I can really listen to what exactly you're looking for, what type of living you want. Do you want walkability? Do you want a bigger house? Do you want good schools? All those things will really affect on where you want to live. And there's some really amazing cool pockets. There's about 30 different neighborhoods that make up Portland, and all of them are a little different and have a little something different to offer. Reach out to me, shoot me a comment down below, or give me a ring. My phone number is right down there, and we can chat about what you're looking for.
And as we hit on other neighborhoods through this video tour, subscribe, because that's another way to learn from wherever you are. And we're really trying to give you that neighborhood feel. What are the cafes in this neighborhood like? What's it like to walk down a residential street in this neighborhood? So I think Erin's great at showing people around and helping them find that perfect pocket for them. But you can also do a little research of your own by watching these videos and trying to find what you're looking for. And if you're curious about an area, reach out and we could do a video in that area.
Absolutely. And you might even find one of those neighborhood videos down below if you search through the other videos. We live in Southwest Portland, basically. We're just right outside of it in Lake Oswego. A lot of people kind of consider that part of the Southwest. It's really cool, very diverse. Whatever you want, it probably has something for you. And the main thing about Southwest Portland is it's very family oriented, and there's lots of hills, lots of trees, lots of great good schools, but you're also really close to downtown. So you're not totally giving up that downtown feel and the restaurants and the museums and all of that, because they're literally a short drive, anywhere from 5 minutes to 20 minutes, depending on where you live in Southwest Portland. Very, very, very close. Most of the places, you're just not gonna have that huge walkability to the shops. There's some key little areas like Multnomah Village is probably one of the coolest, most walkable little area in Southwest Portland. We're here right now at the very north part of Southwest Portland. Right above us, you get into the hills of Skyline, and we're right off of Burnside here. If you just hopped on Burnside and went east, take you right to downtown, right past the zoo and the Japanese gardens. And that's one of the really cool things about Southwest Portland is it also has so many different attractions. All the big things are really in Southwest Portland, very close to downtown.
We spent Sunday at the zoo actually with our kids, and we're a little further out, so Lake Oswego is further south. And Erin, you commented, like, isn't this crazy that we can get to the zoo and in and out in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like Erin said, it's not the super walkable or the neighborhoods that have that Portland kind of character that you see more on the east side of the river. So the northeast and the southeast Portland neighborhoods with the older homes, the craftsmen, a denser feeling, old main streets with a lot of cafes and bars and restaurants and a strong neighborhood vibe. Southwest is more spacious, more greenery, more hiking, bigger homes. So it's a little bit more of that middle ground, I think, between urban and suburban living.
Yeah. And that's why I want to take you guys through Ash Creek, one of the pockets right towards the southwest end of Southwest Portland. And this is actually Ash Creek Woods within Ash Creek. There's actually a creek called Ash Creek that kind of winds through that neighborhood. And the houses there are really cool. You've got a lot of sidewalks, you've got a lot of trees.
It's hilly, so you have those longer views.
Exactly. But you're not going to pay the premium prices of, say, a Lake Oswego address.
Let's check it out.
Let's go check it out. This nursery is so cool. You kind of feel like you're on a trail going through some of these pockets. That's why I just love coming here. If you just want to get a cup of coffee or a tea and walk around, so many cool little pockets. Here we are going by the chicken house. All right, a little bit of a traffic jam, but the great thing is they have this extra parking here. We're checking out Ash Creek this week. I'm here with Collin Hill. I'm Aaron Cullen. Let's go check out these two houses. The first one we're going to check out is this big guy, built 1984.
It's quiet, it's got shaded streets, definitely a community vibe here.
Yeah, I like this whole neighborhood. This is one neighborhood I haven't been to a lot, but you do get a lot of these different kind of hilltop views through the treetops. This one here in particular does have some interesting views, as we'll show you here in a second, but it doesn't have those deep views to the other hillsides. Let's go check it out. Hey, welcome, Aaron Cullen. Come on into this Ash Creek home. On the market for just under $630. This 3,200 square foot home, 3-bed, 2.5 bath, plus an office. You're gonna kind of hate this house. It hasn't been updated since the 80s. Let's go check it out. It's got some really cool spaces. Immediately when you come in, you have the living room, wallpaper throughout the entire house. That is going to be a little interesting, like a little bit more difficult to paint. When we step through here into the dining room, I mean, this whole house has encapsulated the 70s and the 80s into one house. It does have some really cool features. It just is going to take the right buyer. It's been on the market for 27 days. It is a cool, unique space. But like I said, it's a time capsule. And it's going to require some money to do some updating, or someone who just loves it the way it is. Here in the kitchen, again, all original cabinets, original tile countertops. Some people are a fan. I would switch this out. We have our garage through here. Our little kitchen nook eating area, with a bigger living room, parlor area, some cool bump outs, little window sit-ins. I'm always a fan of those. And then we come around here, check out this real interesting space where a fireplace would be. This was a functional fireplace at some point, but it's not anymore. And this is a sunken living room area, which I actually do like because you get that extra foot of height. We have a half bath downstairs, and this is literally the only room that's been updated in this house. All right, let's go check out the upstairs. But on your way over here, come check out this wallpaper. This is really cool. This is one of the things I love, hate. You probably want to replace it, but you just don't see this anymore. So as we get here to the top, that wallpaper has been continued throughout this whole hallway. You also have a cool window up high with another little sit-in. My wife loves these. I like these too. Sit down, read a book. Come into the office. This might be one of the coolest rooms here. I wouldn't mind using this in my office. It has these really cool cathedral-like ceilings covered in cedar. Really neat. You get a pretty cool, grand feeling in here. This room I don't mind, all the woodwork kind of works. Again, just way outdated wallpaper. This whole house is covered in wallpaper. There's another bathroom. Continue the carpet into the bathroom, into the tiny tile. Oh, this is actually no linoleum. Again, this needs some updating love, but it is clean. All right, let's go see the master. This is a nice sized master with windows on both sides. One thing about this house is it does have a driveway that comes around to the back of the house where the garage entrance is, but there's really no usable yard. So that's probably another reason why this is sitting on the market just a little bit longer. Again, wallpaper. Here we have a good size master bath. Carpet, again, but it is very clean, completely outdated, but very clean. The toilet, a separate tub with the bump out windows. This is nice for soaking. All right, let's go back downstairs and take a quick peek out the back deck to wrap it up. All right, let's go back downstairs. I do like the layout of this house. It has kind of a nice flowing feeling to it. It just needs a lot of cosmetic updates. And tearing down wallpaper, is not fun and is time consuming. But other than that, it is a very clean house. Let's check out the backyard. When I say backyard, I mean back deck. So this is basically it for your usable space outside. So you do have a lot of privacy here. Okay, so to wrap up, I really do like this house. For the right price and the right buyer, it's going to be a good fit. It's very clean, a well-built house, but it just needs someone who doesn't mind having no yard and doesn't mind spending some money to do some cosmetic updates.
Welcome to 7070 Southwest Shady Lane, $500,000 price point. Built in 1978. It's got a wonderful basement downstairs with a couple bathrooms. So it does need some updating in the bathroom. Pretty much the whole house kind of reeks of this 1970s dark wood finishes throughout, so it kind of gives it a heavy feeling a little bit throughout the home. Older lights need to be updated. Here are the two bedrooms, pretty good size bedrooms actually, things being equal. All right, let's go downstairs. There's some more bedrooms down here and a nice big open family room or play area down here in the daylight basement, I would call it. You've got this wonderful open space with the fireplace. Bathrooms need to be updated. It's really quite nice down here. They've gotten newer light fixtures which make it lighter than it has been upstairs. One of the best things about this place, I feel like, is the fact that it has almost a quarter of an acre. It's sloping, but how they have it landscaped is really, really nice. So why don't we come check this out? So you can see it's got this really cool double-sided deck here, and then if you continue down, you've got all this grass, all this yard. Like I said, it is sloping, but it's well landscaped. Overall, for me, the lot and the environment sells it. The house needs a little bit more updating, especially in the bathrooms. The kitchen's okay.
Here we are for the recap. Bubba's getting a little, oh, there he goes. He wants to get out and be a part of it. There you are. Say hi to everybody. Hi. All right, so now we've toured both houses. The first one was that cool office with kind of the cathedral type ceiling. Which one are you gonna go for?
I want the cool office.
I want the cool office too. I think we're gonna have to fight over that one.
In our house, I won, so.
That's true. Maybe this one I would get. I'm going with the first house we looked at as well with that cool office ceiling. That house is really cool. Love the layout. It's very unique. It sits up on a little bit of a hill, so you have some cool views out of the other hills. I just really like that property. Does it need updating? Yes, it does. Does it have some weird wallpaper? Yes, it does.
Wallpaper is back.
Right, but wallpaper is back. Maybe you want to save just a little piece of it or something. But that house definitely needs some updating, but it's all cosmetic and you could really customize it to make it your own. There's a lot of homes like that here in Portland that were built in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s that need updating if you're looking in a more suburban type area. But they're really great builds and they don't need a lot of other stuff. It's just cosmetic updates. So you can really customize it and make it your own. If you plan on living there for a while, you'll definitely get that equity. If you stay there for a while, to make it worth your while, and then you'll be able to get that back out of it. If you have any questions about that, feel free to give me a call. I have several rental properties and I do flips as well. So I have a lot of experience when it comes to that. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, Asher.
Hey, bub.
Oh, he found a tag.
Yeah.
He likes to eat tag. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video if you want to see more. See you next time.